What's going on? Hank Klinger coming to you from this beautiful park here in London, England. You can hear the birds chirping, sun kind of shining down. And I wanted to shoot this video to explain something in a little bit further detail because it's been brought to my attention that in one of the last videos I did, I made a comment that was "thank you for sharing, now move on," and it was referring to your mind or your ego. And I was asked to clarify what this means a little bit. And I think it's really an important fundamental part of being a person that can really help anybody. Help you, help me, because it helped me, it changed my life, and help anybody very simply overcome the self, the doubt, and the fear, and to move forward in life. Because fear holds us back, and fear never goes away. The little sneaky voice that comes in never goes away. It's always there. No matter how successful you are, no matter how much money you make, no matter where you go in the world and life, you're always going to have that voice there with you. And it's a survival mechanism. It's like a sentry on a boat. It's a lookout. And it's always going to try to protect you from what it thinks is dangerous. Now the thing is that 99.9% of the stuff that it's trying to protect you from isn't dangerous. It's not life-threatening. It might be a rejection or somebody, cracking a comment that makes you feel uncomfortable. All stuff that's real bullshit, to be honest with you. And the reality is that this little comment, "thank you for sharing," can really help you move past the mind, can help you move past the self. It can help you just simply overcome it, because you have to understand that you don't have to listen to your mind. You don't have to listen to anything it says. And when it comes in with a little doubtful comments like, you can't do this, or you can't do that, or what if somebody says this, or what if this happens, or what are we going to do if somebody does this, or how is this going to... All you got to do is say, "Thank you for sharing, and I'm going to do it anyway." Because what we get in the habit of is saying things like, shut up, or, be quiet, or get the hell out of here. And we start talking negative to ourselves. But the ego, the mind, it's a part of who we are. So the best way to do it is to give it love and to give it compassion, because it's a part of you. And "thank you for sharing, I'm going to do it anyway," is kind of just saying like, I appreciate your input, but I'm going to do this anyway because this is what I need to do, because there's things that are going to happen that you're going to need to do, and they're going to make you feel uncomfortable, right? But you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone in order to get comfortable and get the things that you really want in life. So you say "thank you for sharing," and if your mind comes into you and it starts really snapping at you and trying to get you, you should have done this, you should have done that, this is garbage. All you got to do is you got to stop and say "thank you for sharing." Or, on a side note, one more little tip for you. You can say, "Hey, what are you trying to accomplish by speaking to me this way?" You'll get a response. When you get that response, you can then say, "Hey, instead of talking to me like that, why don't you try talking to me in a way that's going to motivate me and make me feel better for myself?" And watch what happens. Your subconscious mind will listen to what you say, because all your mind's trying to do is protect you. It's trying to do what's best for you. And it's like a little kid. It doesn't know that much, It doesn't know what to do, and it just kind of lashes out and says things without thinking. So learn to pay attention to it like you would a little kid who's throwing a tantrum. You kind of just let it do its thing, and you don't have to give it full attention at every second of every day, right? And you'll start to notice the difference between mind and spirit is that spirit will say yes just about everything. Mind will say no to everything, because it wants to keep you safe, and the safest thing it can do is to sit down and do nothing and to keep you where you're at right now, because it knows what that is. And what this will do will keep you stuck in life. And I want to encourage you to practice the mantra, "Thank you for sharing, but I'm gonna do it anyway." Thank you for sharing, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And this will entirely change your life, because when you say "thank you for sharing," instead of getting harsh back with it, then you open yourself up to higher level thinking, to higher level consciousness, to your higher self, who is a more compassionate self, and you'll start being more compassionate with other people, with the world around you, and your entire life will take on a whole new light and a whole new meaning. And the only reason I tell you all this is because I learned the hard way from 3 decades of experience of beating myself up for everything, listening to the little voice, and letting it seriously hold me back in life. And I don't want to see that happen for you. So once again, remember the mantra, thank you for sharing. I'm going to do it anyway. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Hit me up on any of the social networks. My name's Hank Klinger. I love you guys. Take care.